Okay, next we're going to do some one-arm butterfly. Okay, and there are a lot of different ways to do one-arm fly. Some of those ways look like one-arm freestyle with a dolphin kick. What we're really going to focus on, and what we focus on here at Tennessee, is making sure that this emulates the butterfly motion. Okay, right now this is going to be a recovery drill, and what we look for on the recovery is a ballistic movement. When your arm travels forward, it has some momentum. Okay, a typical arm might weigh 15 to 20 pounds. When you accelerate that arm forward and then connect it to your body, then that's a source of propulsion. And when you throw the arm forward, it can actually pull you forward. What we want to avoid in one-arm fly is a downward recovery or a downward entry, because we're not trying to go down in the pool. We're trying to go forward. So you'll notice that Christine's recovery is directed forward. It is with a straight arm. Her elbow never bends. And one of the reasons for that is that the longer the lever, the more momentum you can generate. If that lever, the recovering arm, is close into your body, there's very little momentum. You're going to get very little out of the entry. So she does a great job of keeping, on the fly recovery, keeping her arms straight and accelerating them forward. I can't emphasize that enough. If you think about throwing your arm down in the water, then your body will follow down into the water. If you think about accelerating your arms forward, then your body will follow forward. And what we're really trying to do in butterfly is get from one end of the pool to the other as fast as possible, as efficiently as possible, and to minimize the up and down movement. So Christine's going to do some simple one-arm butterfly. Arm she's not using is going to be in front, again to help remind her that she's traveling forward in a straight line. And you can see she's not coming over the top. She's not throwing that arm down. That arm is forward, and you can really see from the side, you can see her body surge forward. You can see that at the end of the recovery, when her hand lands in the water, and it's not entering, it's landing. When it lands in the water, her body really surges forward. Good, and here we've asked her to really exaggerate moving from relatively slow to fast, so that you can see the way that she enters, the way she carries the momentum forward from the recovery helps her surge forward in the water. We don't want to rush our hands out of the water. And the recovery, just like the pull in butterfly, is an acceleration. The more you can accelerate it, the more momentum you'll generate from the recovery and from the landing. Okay, it's really important in the recovery of the fly, again, to keep your arm straight, but I want you to notice the orientation of her hand. She's leading with the back of her palm. Her thumb is slightly forward of her pinky, but is also pointed down. And that really starts on the exit. Okay, at the end of the pull, you never see her flare her arms up, and she's not over-rotating her pinkies forward. Okay, that motion in fly can be really constrictive in the shoulder.